Welcome back to the Suka Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are joined by the beautiful Adrian.
Thank you.
Adrian, you just graduated. Congrats.
I did. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm back.
You have gone on to the next step of life. As you can see, Adrian is wearing a Suka hat. That just means that he is at least 20% better than you are.
Maybe 30.
Maybe 30.
Maybe 40, honestly.
Maybe just 100% better.
Thank you. I might blush.
You are blushing.
Maybe that hat makes him a human, and everyone that doesn't have the hat on really isn't.
So you guys come to the Suka Podcast for one reason, to get entertainment news. You come to the Suka Podcast because you want to hear what's going on in the film world. Did you guys, so Adrian, you've seen the new Spider-Man, Across the Spiderverse. Sam has yet to go.
I have.
Now, we aren't a show that likes to spoil things, so we're not going to dive into it. But what I do want to say is it's pretty good.
It was great, honestly.
Better than the first or not?
No.
Now, did you like the first movie?
I loved the first movie. I thought the movie...
And did you like the first
I
movie?
did.
And I did as well.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's a pretty universal thing to like Spider-Verse.
Yeah, I don't feel like a lot of people were hating on it. And obviously it wasn't because it wrapped up 120.5 million. That's kind of a weird number to say.
It is.
120.5 million?
120.
How do you say that?
100.
That's a lot of people.
120
That is a
million.
lot of people. 100, let's just say round up. 121 million domestic.
Giving
And
them an extra
208 million
500
worldwide at opening box office. That's insane.
That's a lot of money.
That's doing very well. Now, domestic is this huge thing that people don't remember that there's also the world outside of us. And Nope, it's only us.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you know that there's any other? Did you know it's not just America?
What do you mean?
You're shocked.
That's so good.
You're shocked.
I mean,
what?
there's more of us.
There's more of us?
There's more Americas? Or is that what you're saying?
No, it's just the USA, right? I'm brainwashing you. It's just the USA. A lot of people forget that movies get released globally. So a lot of people are like, The Little Mermaid's not, or it's doing fine. It's not. It's the everyone knows the review. So a big thing, they were saying that The Little Mermaid was not good because it had a black lead actor. And then Spider-Man came and dominated with the lead black actor. And why would you use racism as the reason people don't go to your movie? You just got, I just want to say, boom, you just got destroyed. Because your movie sucks, Spider-Man's better.
Spider-Man is better than Little Mermaid.
Now, what are you looking forward to seeing from the trailer?
So, I will say, I haven't seen much. I've watched the trailers. I've been keeping myself clear of any spoiler. I know one thing that is a semi-spoiler, but not like a huge spoiler, but I won't say it. So I'm looking forward to that, but I won't say what it is, which is very, like, cryptic, but
yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. And if actually, you can go look on Luke's vlog, and then you can see what I'm talking about.
What is, I don't know what you're saying, because I didn't spoil anything.
No.
What?
I can't say it, but
the live action?
Yeah.
That's
Which
not
I
a
don't
spoiler.
know if it was
That's
a spoiler
already,
or not.
I don't really know.
I can't decide if that's a
what
spoiler.
counts as a spoiler?
Something
guess
that
you could
reveals
say-
something big in the plot.
But that wasn't even.
I can't say. I don't know. I have no clue.
I mean,
That was not the plot.
it wasn't, but
It was a side cameo. Okay, if you really think this is a spoiler, I don't care. You guys can.
I couldn't tell you if it is.
It was Childish Gambino.
Oh, that's cool.
A cut to him being the freaking in the background.
I kind of freaked out. I fanboyed.
I know, but I think
Okay, anyway.
that doesn't count as a spoiler.
I don't know. I have no
Seeing
idea.
that, no, I know it doesn't. I'm saying, what does a spoiler count as? Does it any? I guess you could say that, right?
I
You think
guess
it counts?
I guess it does. I mean,
Like, would you be upset
explaining
if
the
someone
plot,
said
yeah.
Childish Gambino's in it?
no, I wouldn't.
I don't feel like
Never
there's very.
I couldn't.
Spoiler would be like, hey, going to see Star Wars, and someone goes,
Darth Vader dies.
Darth Vader. Wait, he does? Like, Darth Vader's Luke's dad.
Yeah.
That's a spoiler.
Yeah.
Saying,
Hey,
there's a cool touch in there. Look out for that.
Yeah.
I don't think that's.
Yeah.
I think it's all plot. Like, if it really, maybe, you know what? If you're upset right now that I just ruined that for you, you can cry about it because I don't care.
And I didn't know if it was a big plot point or not. So.
And it wasn't a big plot point. Now I know what you're saying. See, I didn't even know because I was
Yeah.
like, it's not a big plot point at all. I thought the movie, this new animation style is incredible.
Oh, I love it.
It's taking Pixar and it's smushing it in the ground.
It blew me away, honestly. I like the whole comic book type.
I can't
It was
wait to see
insane.
it. Did they do it a little differently than they did it in the first one, or is it pretty much the same?
I'd say it's literally pretty much the same.
I'd say
love
it was
it.
more like intense.
I think it was definitely way it was more intense. It's like if they had a knob and it was at 5 out of 10, they pushed it to 8
Okay.
or 9. Like the action had a ton. There was a lot of like cool masking shots where they would rotoscope. So I'm gonna get nerd out on everyone. Probably only Sam's gonna know what I'm talking about. Adrian, I know you're lost right now.
I'm so lost.
So it would be like 3 characters standing, and they would be cut by triangles. So it'd be character in the first frame, character in the middle, character in that forming a rectangle. The characters in the side were in their own, like they're stuck in there. If they moved outside of that triangle, they were out of frame.
Okay.
But the middle, the character was rotoscoped, so he could go out of the triangle. So that was like an interesting.
That's cool.
There's a lot of interesting editing techniques like that, or where they'll run rectangles on the top and like squares at the bottom, or stuff like that.
Just like a comic book page.
Yeah, it makes it feel like you're watching the comic book. Or
I'm very excited for that.
what the cool thing is they really dive into. It's not just like they kind of connected everything in a way. Like they really tied in the whole. Now what's tricky though is I don't know I can't remember what, like everyone knows it's the Spiderverse, so you're going to see the different Spider-Man worlds. Like if anyone's genuinely shocked that they showed a bunch of Spider-Man, the trailer is literally a bunch of Spider-Man
it's
chasing.
everywhere that there's 250 Spider-Mans.
Yeah, so that is the official 250 total.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything on the Spider-Man movie because I feel like I actually will spoil something on accident. So
And if you do,
If you do, I
Adrian,
can literally cut the audio out. And,
yeah, if you do, guess what? We can
Won't
cut it. And guess what? Also, do you think they really deserved to not be spoiled? They've probably seen it already.
that's true. If you haven't seen it, you're just behind.
Ooh, call out
Hey,
right there.
no,
You put that Suga hat on. You just decided
I
to
know.
step it up.
I'm just feeling a little alpha today.
You are feeling a little alpha today.
alpha today.
Switching it up on you guys a little bit. Oppenheimer is Christopher Nolan's first rated R movie in 20 years.
That's going to be... I want to know how they're going to use that. If that just means that they're going to like swear more, or if it's going to be... Because it is the movie about the atomic bomb.
Yeah.
So I
they
wonder...
show
Yeah.
death.
What was his last rated R movie?
I think it was...
Memento might have been.
I don't think... Maybe it was. Maybe it was Memento.
Oh, it might have been his first.
Which
Let
I
me.
can't remember what that's called.
Oh, is Insomnia 2002,
Yep.
which I haven't seen. I almost
neither.
watched it. I'm a big Christopher Nolan fan. If you guys have seen, are you well versed or are you not, Adrian? Like, have you seen
Christopher
Inception?
Nolan?
Yeah.
I've seen Dark Knight.
Is that it?
No, I've seen Inception, but
No, I know you are.
Mm-hmm. Huge Christopher
I'm a
Nolan guy.
big. I think my favorite Christopher Nolan movie might be The Prestige.
That's a super
might
good
be.
one.
And you don't worry, it's embarrassing, but you'll get to watching it.
You'll
okay?
watch it someday, buddy.
I've never
Hey,
seen it.
buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, friend. It's okay.
Wait,
You'll get
how'd
to
you
it.
just know I didn't see it?
Because
Because
your
I could
face.
see it in your eyes.
You went like this.
Okay.
Now, when
I don't
I
know.
said Oppenheimer, you perked up a little bit.
I did. I'm really excited.
You're looking forward to
Yeah.
this. Now, do you know kind of the cool facts about like what this movie is? There was an exact number, and I'm going to get it here. So it's shot in an IMAX film.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's film and digital. And for everyone else there's film and digital. Digital, it's going like SD card. Film, it's actually print like
Like the
it's
classic
chemical,
like film
it's
thing
literally
that
a
you
chemical
see.
reel that they
Yeah.
used to play. The reel for the IMAX movie is 11 miles long and weighs 600 pounds.
That's
if
a
you roll that
crazy
out.
That's
number.
insane.
There's 24 photos.
Yeah.
Times how long is the
I
movie?
wonder-
Probably about 2 hours.
I wonder how many theaters are going to run that, because that can't be a lot, because that's a project to get that in there.
It
Imagine
is.
having to get a 600-pound, 11 miles of reel. That's a big
Yeah,
thing.
it's probably at least here. I know it's multiple reels.
Yeah,
and it's,
yeah.
Well, so my dad worked at a movie theater. Do you remember when he told us about the Green Mile?
Yeah.
And he's like, "What happens if someone accidentally rips it?" I would be so.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
that
would be
would-
so hard, and you need a special projector to
What if
even
it
watch
ripped?
it.
Like,
Exactly.
in 20 minutes, it's going to. Like, you're up and like,
Oh no.
it just keeps going.
He's
That
like
would
trying to put shadow puppets in there to fill it in.
That would be so funny.
I'm not super familiar with the history of the atomic bomb.
I am okay.
What is your
versed.
base? What is the base plot of the movie going to be based off of what you know?
I would guess it's going to be following Oppenheimer's journey of just creating the atomic bomb. So, Oppenheimer, now, please, I am no historian, and I could be getting some of these facts wrong, and
You
I'm
fooled
pulling
me.
from my bank. So I
Fooled
believe I know the story. Okay, so Oppenheimer was originally a scientist in the Nazi army, and then he, I believe, was either arrested or taken out of the Nazi camp and taken into like be an American scientist, and that's where, or it was either American or British. I'm pretty sure it was American, but his project was to create a bomb that would stop the war, basically, and that's it. He worked for months on creating a bomb, and during it, he was like, this is horrible what I've created, because I mean, he knew what he was doing, and like obviously he didn't like have the complete scale, but he had a scale of like, this would kill millions of people if they figured like they used it. So even while he was creating it, he was like, this is not good. And I wish he was like, even after, he's like, I mean, the line is, I am.
Oh yeah, isn't there the audio?
I am become bringer of death or something. Yeah. It's
the official. But so there's another cool film fact, getting away from all that death, is so either film is shot on color or black and white, and there's some in the trailer. There's some really cool black and white scenes. It was shot on a unique type. Something about Christopher Nolan, something about filmmaking is you should always be pioneering what you're doing. Like it should always be taking the technology and pushing it. He builds his cameras. Oh yeah, which is sweet. Like he gets them exactly how he wants them in these giant rigs, which obviously we do too. We're like, I'll grab my tripod. That's like $200.
Our
camera.
Rig is like,
our rig,
it.
Yeah.
It takes like months of building.
It takes like months of building. Like we have to save up the money and buy the camera, and that's how much it takes. But obviously no. But I would wonder, like how far can you really push film anymore? Like he just got to the 70 millimeter format, which is literally he said it's the closest, and this is a fact, this is the closest to the human eye you will get through seeing something, which is cool. My uncle works at a movie theater in Lansing, and he can get us IMAX tickets.
That might be worth the drive.
Are we in?
I would do it.
Have you guys been to an IMAX movie before? I've seen 2.
I believe I have, but I couldn't tell you which one. I think I've been to 1.
Do you have any idea?
Nope. But I just remember when I was like not young, but like younger.
Now there is a difference.
Yeah, not
a big screen and a full IMAX.
Yeah.
The full IMAX is so weird.
What were the two you went to?
Curves. I went to Godzilla.
Oh, that's cool.
And Mission Impossible.
Oh, those are cool.
So it was So imagine the screen, and it just goes curves in. Yeah. It literally, you have to do this.
Oh, that's so fun.
There's normal seats, and then there's a balcony over where it drops a little because the screen dips down into the floor. It's so incredible.
I think this Lansing trip might have to.
Oh, I think it needs to happen.
I hope so.
And if you guys are in,
would definitely.
We have a little movie squad going here.
Oh yeah.
And you guys, my Uncle Scotty.
Oh,
absolute legend. He's listening right now.
He's probably the kindest man I've ever met.
He might be the kindest.
If you meet him, life-changing experience. He's just like the sweetest man you'll ever meet. And that's a fact.
And you guys will love each other because you're kind of like my Uncle Scotty.
Really?
You're just this lovable,
wow,
kind man.
There goes the blushing again.
Now, Oppenheimer will be, what was Christopher Nolan's last movie? It was Tenet.
It was Tenet.
Which was shaky reception.
People had mixed reviews.
I mean, it was the only movie that came out during COVID.
Yeah.
That is pretty ballsy.
That was so exciting I remember we were super excited to get back to the theater because it got released like for a week.
And that was weird.
Because the theater had been down for like 5 or 6 months, and we were like, it's never going to open. And then for like a week, Luke's dad was like, we can go see Tenet in the movie theater.
We went.
Yes.
It was so fun. We were sitting in the front row.
Yeah.
Not the floor seats, but I remember it was really loud. Have you seen Tenet?
No.
So
it's designed to be loud.
Yeah. I think a lot of people are like, it was mixed poorly. I don't think you're on that big of a scale and do that. I think his goal was that it's so loud it hurts your head.
Yeah, which like adds to the confusion.
It was a pretty confusing movie. Now, I think this summer we need to have a couple watch parties.
I agree.
We got to get our baby boy here.
I'm pretty new to like the whole.
Hey, and that's okay.
Stuff. Like
it's an intimidating world when people start throwing movies out.
And you're being thrown in.
I know.
To the fire.
Yeah,
that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
You just learned editing, and I want to say everyone. Adrian has a vlog channel.
Oh, is this where
This is where it happens.
Yeah. Okay, Adrian's second vlog might be my favorite vlog ever. That vlog
It was so
epic.
incredible. You're going to see behind the scenes of today as well. You can check it out. It'll be linked below. How has it been learning learning to film and learning to edit?
I'd say the editing is probably my favorite part. Like, I told Luke this yesterday. Editing, I feel so cool doing it, and it's gonna sound a little cringy, but
No
like
cringe here.
I just feel so cool doing it, and now like knowing more like techniques and like commands and just shortcuts, it's amazing.
And we have forced Adrian into the Apple family, basically. Well,
Welcome.
you already got the computer.
Welcome to the Apple family.
I mean, you could have chose Premiere if you wanted to
Yeah.
pay $1,000 every year, which would have
That's
been
true.
sucky.
I mean, I did get a little cheat code.
You did.
For Final Cut.
Yeah,
It's
I have
not
a way
even
to
a
get-
cheat code, actually. We learned.
It's just technically licensing it to a different computer. So
There it is. I mean,
he has Final Cut for free through the help of Mark Ring's
Here's
account.
me advertising for Final Cut Pro. Buy Final Cut Pro, not Premiere Pro, because you can give it to everyone.
Exactly.
For free.
There you go. And I know who we're talking about, but I just wanted to let everyone know that's listening to this that there's an amazing YouTuber about to hit. I think I genuinely, when I saw that, the feeling I had it was the shot where it was of Adrian's last vlog was of his graduation, and it was of the graduation, and you pulled out of the edit.
yeah.
I didn't show you that.
Mhm.
That was like, I literally stopped and clicked 20 seconds back to rewatch over. I was
Really?
like, oh my gosh. I was like, Adrian is already innovating his edits, and you started to add in more clips, and like you started to tell a story through the edit versus just cutting random edit. And I was like, oh my gosh, Adrian's going to be an amazing YouTuber. I literally,
Wow.
I think in a
Okay,
year.
first off, let's just say Adrian previously had a reaction channel with what was it? Say the numbers.
It was 400
Yeah,
subs,
400 subs.
330,000 views on.
I
But
mean,
no, it wasn't like a reaction channel of like, this is crazy. It was a singing reaction channel.
Yeah.
You would just listen to people sing, and you're like,
That's all I had to
pretty
do.
good.
Yeah.
See you next
I
week.
knew nothing
It's
about
so
music,
funny.
and I was just like, her voice is amazing, and it worked. It worked.
But
So,
did you do it because I'd say music's a huge part of your
yeah.
life. So I feel like you did like the music.
I did like the music,
It wasn't just like, I want to get views, I'm going to
and I
choose.
mean, I seen some of those videos previously, and I just
Wanted to try 'em
reacted.
out?
So, I mean,
And it was awesome.
Hey, it worked
it did work until I lost it, but it's okay.
until I lost it.
So are you guys, no, you both know who Harrison Ford is, right?
Oh, 100%.
Now, I have a difficult question. This is probably the title of this episode.
I'm excited for this.
Han Solo versus Indiana Jones. Who wins? Harrison Ford said, I quote, "Why are you asking me this crap?" End quote.
You said that.
To whoever asked him in this.
Now, what are we
I
saying?
think we need to break
winning?
this down.
I think first,
Obviously, in a
battle.
fight, Han Solo would win.
Yeah.
He has a
he's
laser
got a
gun.
laser gun.
I don't get a valid opinion here. I haven't seen Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah,
I only saw Star
We
Wars.
forgot about this. Okay, so
Wait, you
this-
haven't seen Star Wars
No, I have
either?
seen. No, I said
Okay.
only
Okay.
Star Wars. Yeah.
So this week, Friday, Indiana Jones: Raiders of the Lost Ark is released back in theaters.
2 days.
Two-
It's
yeah.
actually today, tonight at
Yes, it's-
7,
Yeah.
and Wednesday at 4 and 7.
Yep.
Sold out. I'm 90% sure it's
we're
sold out.
taking Adrian to go see it, first time ever, that's kind of a crazy experience to see Indiana
theater.
Jones in the
Oh, it's gonna
theater
be
for the
great.
very
With that
first
John
time.
Williams theme.
Holy cow! I'm so excited. I literally can't wait. Adrian, well, okay. What do you know about Indiana Jones?
You've
He
seen
has
the
a
first
whip.
hour.
I did see the first.
Okay,
hour.
so that's a good
So
kind of base.
Have you seen almost every Spielberg movie?
I would say almost all of them.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, Jurassic
Have you seen
Park.
E.T.?
Jaws,
I have
E.T.
seen E.T.
I have
Close
actually not
Encounters?
finished Jaws. I've fallen asleep twice.
It is long.
Really?
It's long.
I only watched it because of your dad's class, but I mean,
Now, Spielberg is a pretty good director.
Yeah.
I'd say.
All right,
You
I'm
know-
gonna come out with a controversial take. He might even be a great director.
I got something one better. I think he might be your top 3 directors all time. That might be pushing
Wow.
it. I mean, he doesn't really have any things that have won an award or like that, right?
Yeah, no, I mean,
has he made
alright.
any-
I
Anything good,
think maybe like I can't remember the name of it. Like EJ won an award.
EJ, maybe like Indiana, the state, maybe.
State.
But Indiana Jones: Raiders of the Lost Ark is my favorite movie, so I'm pumped to go see that in theaters. Now, Adrian, you might be left out for a little bit,
Yeah.
and feel free to pitch in.
Okay.
But you're dead to me because you haven't seen. But I did have you wait.
Yeah,
You were gonna watch it, and I
Yeah.
had you wait.
I know.
But it's gonna be so worth it.
It will be worth it.
Yeah.
Can I say what I think right now?
Yeah,
Yes,
go
yes,
ahead.
yes.
I'd say probably Indiana Jones might beat Han Solo.
Okay.
Now,
And are we going off of like like 1v1 fight?
Now,
type
I
thing, or we just
think
as
No,
a
I think it's
character
just
in general?
let's break it down.
Oh, just
Who would win
character.
in a fight?
I think
Who is cooler?
Okay.
That's a tough one.
that is a tough one.
And who is Harrison Ford more like? Like who
And-
does he
Yeah,
fall into that
yeah,
character more?
yep.
Now, I know what everyone's thinking. He's both of them.
Yeah.
Which is insane that you can be an action hero for both.
Because usually when an actor hits a role like that, like when he did Indiana Jones before he did Star Wars. Or no, sorry, he did Star Wars
Yeah.
before he did Indiana Jones. That was a household name. Everyone knows Indiana Jones or Han Solo. Everyone also knows Indiana Jones. There's not many actors that have done that where they've created two household names through characters, which is crazy.
Yeah, because household name's different than good actor. Like
Yeah.
Christian Bale can fall into all these things, but he doesn't. There's not many
Yeah.
characters like iconic. It's more like household / iconic. Because Harrison Ford, he started like his first movie. He had barely any scenes in American Graffiti. That's how he knew George Lucas, who created Indiana Jones and
And then
created Star Wars.
Spielberg
Obviously,
saw him in I saw this in an interview. He saw him in Star Wars and he was like, that is who needs to play Indiana Jones. And he asked George Lucas, he's like, can I use him? And he's like, sure. And actually they were
they worked
filming-
together on it.
Yeah. They were filming Star Wars, the second Star Wars at that time, and he like took him away for a few months to film Indiana Jones, which is kind of cool.
But they didn't release near each other at all.
No.
Are you saying not the first Star
No,
Wars?
the second Star Wars, I said.
Empire?
Yeah. They were filming that and they took him away to go film.
Because so Han Solo he became like he was a late bloomer for actors. Like he didn't start off as a child actor.
No.
He was 30 before he even started, which is cool. You can really see he has a very grounded, like when you see him in interviews, he's just cool.
Yeah.
He's always cool.
He's always been the cool guy.
I think Indiana Jones does more cool things
I think
because
that-
Han Solo's not the main.
Yeah.
It's a main character versus a side character.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is Indiana Jones has the entire movie built around him and what he can do. Han Solo has the aspect of space on his side.
That's true.
Indiana Jones, I think he can fly a plane. But he
Yeah, a
can't.
plane?
He can do everything.
Yeah,
But
Indiana
a
Jones.
spaceship. Come on.
Now, I would say Han Solo's smoother with the ladies.
I don't know. Indiana Jones.
Well, I guess I can't really. I don't
Han Solo got one
True.
and is looked at as like the smuggler.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones in every movie.
He does
Marion,
get a babe.
He has
every
babes
time.
in every movie.
Does he really?
Yes, he
Okay.
does. Yeah, you haven't seen.
Yeah.
Marion, next movie, girl falls in. They basically
Yeah.
are all over him.
True.
Third movie,
Now,
the girl
I was,
from.
I was just thinking of when I love you, Han. I know. Just a
No,
classic.
that's classic and pretty baller.
It is.
But what do you judge your coolness scale on? How many you get, or if you lock down one?
I think the many is cooler than.
I think in a coolness standpoint.
one is way cooler.
I'm a loyal guy. I'd say the one.
Well, I don't think it's not a loyal question. It's not in a fight. You can't really beat a blaster. In a fist
No.
fight, I think Indiana Jones has been in more fist fights than.
Yeah.
but he doesn't have the whip. A fist
Yeah,
fight
a
doesn't
fist
mean
fight
a
wouldn't
whip
have a
fight.
whip.
oh, yeah. Are we talking fist fight?
Yeah.
Literally, like if they all weapons gone, if they got thrown into a ring.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
okay.
Indiana Jones is definitely
Just
in
because he's been in more.
fist fights.
Well, you don't really get in fist fights
Yeah.
in Star Wars.
Yeah,
because
there's
you'll just
no-
get shot right away.
And if it is, I feel like it's always Han Solo. Like he's trapped up against like an axe, and he's like, he's fighting up against someone. And then he gets a blaster and shoots him.
Yeah, the one scene when
Yeah.
he's on the ship. So coolness. I mean, it's so hard
There's
because
the-
they really are the same person.
They really,
It's
they are
just-
very similar.
It's just one wears a
characters.
hat.
Yeah, one wears.
One's
one's
wearing
in
as a
space,
blaster.
and one.
One has a
The
hat.
hat is kind of cool though.
The hat is
So
pretty
iconic.
classic.
That you cannot tell me the intro to Indiana Jones is not the
That's
coolest
so
thing ever.
sweet.
Where he just literally comes out of the freaking darkness silhouette. Oh my gosh, so insane.
That is.
Han
is
Solo.
cooler?
Well, we're not. Han Solo's in a lot more. We're talking about Harrison Ford's portrayal in the
True.
new movies. He's not cool.
No. Well, okay.
Are you talking
so
about the new?
there's
The
two.
new Star Wars.
I haven't seen that one. The new. I've been told not to watch the new.
That's true.
So-
So do you care? Are you going to watch him ever? Do you care if I
Probably
spoil
not.
it?
Go for it.
So Han Solo dies.
I kind of expected that. Okay.
by his own son.
So Luke, we've seen Han Solo.
Mind blown.
His own son?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Kylo Ren's his son.
Kylo Ren's... Sorry, go ahead. I'm so sorry.
No, sorry. This is a
This is
groundbreaking
crazy.
moment.
Kylo Ren's his son? No
How
way.
have you not seen these, Adrian?
That's insane. You haven't seen any of the new Star Wars ones?
Not the new ones.
Some of the
no.
like highest grossing movies of all time.
I just heard they weren't... Well, okay. I heard
Force
that-
Awakens.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, okay.
Did you almost go to Force
I
Awakens?
did. I don't know. I know a lot of people don't like Rey.
That blows
no,
my
she
mind. You made it
sucks.
through COVID without
Rey
not watching
definitely
Star Wars.
sucks.
Oh
Rey
yeah,
sucks. Okay.
So, in an overall, but also Kingdom of the Crystal Skull and the new Indiana Jones.
Now that's what I was going to
He's
say.
not going to look very cool.
Exactly. I was going to say.
But
we're
that
gonna be
movie
able to
hasn't come
see-
out yet.
We're going to see Star Wars older Han Solo.
You mean
We're going to
Indiana
see.
Jones?
Yeah, sorry. Or no. We've seen Star Wars.
You meant we have seen?
We're going to see older Indiana Jones. I wonder
We've
how those will
yeah,
stack up against
because we
each
saw
other.
older Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
And
but
then
not
we
like
saw old Indiana
Yeah.
Jones. And we saw, it was like if there were to be 3 stages, it would be we saw like 50-year-old Harrison Ford in Indiana Jones, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, 60 in Star Wars, and now we're in like 80.
Yeah, he is old now.
Now, the new Indiana Jones, I'm so scared to watch.
Me too,
It
especially-
is bombing before it's come out.
John Williams' last score.
I know. Kathleen
I-
Kennedy is destroying.
Franchise after franchise.
Disney's already destroying itself, and they're keeping people that are literally just destructive.
So if this movie bombs, just for real, like crashes, is it gonna mess up Indiana Jones, like the name?
I think there's this running joke that so like in the new trailer, someone said in a comment and it cracked me up. They're like, "What are you talking about? There's only 3 Indiana Jones movies.
That's
There's
so
not a
funny.
4th and 5.
Yeah.
There's only 6 Star Wars movies. I don't know the other 3. And there's also, I was gonna say Solo, but that's not Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
So that's
I mean,
it's
it kind of builds
this
his
is the
character.
actor Harrison Ford versus who like not the actual. It's not the character.
Yeah.
Okay, so fight. We have Indiana Jones. No. Fist fight.
Fist fight Indiana
We
Jones.
take away their weapons because
Yeah.
you can't be like, I'm gonna give a gun to one and not the other.
Yeah, true. Because I mean, arguably,
Indiana Jones cool.
Indiana Jones would
Indiana
like that
Jones
too.
fight.
I got Han Solo cool.
You have Han
Just
Solo
because of the
cool.
whole like space. Oh, come on.
I like
spaceship.
the jacket and the hat and the whip. I gotta
I
go
get
with
it.
coolness to
I get
Indiana Jones.
And what was our last rating?
Who he plays better.
Riz. Oh.
Or you got? Did you say Riz?
Yeah, because we talked about his.
No, that's like cool.
Oh, okay.
His charisma. Charisma.
Oh, well then. Oh.
I figured that out the other day. Felt pretty cool. I think it has to go.
I think Indiana.
I think he's more. I think if I shut my eyes and picture Harrison Ford, it's Indiana Jones every time.
Yeah.
It's hard to picture him as Han Solo. Now, this could also be because I've seen. Now, when you shut your eyes, Adrian, I want you to picture. I'm going to try to come up with an actor that's not related to these. Picture Christian Bale. All right. What movie comes to your head first?
Ooh. I don't know Christian Bale.
Yeah, you do.
Yes.
Knight.
Dark Knight, American Psycho.
American Psycho.
Oh,
It
well,
just-
I'm
you
doing
just
Dark
blanked.
Knight.
Yeah,
Dark
yeah.
Knight, sorry.
You're good. You're good. Margot Robbie.
I mean, I'm gonna say the one that's coming out now. But
Okay,
I
sure.
guess
Barbie.
Suicide Squad.
Sure.
Will Smith.
Will Smith, I Am Legend.
Wow, I would have said Men in Black.
Really?
I would have said yeah. Okay, now shut your eyes. And you, Sam.
Okay.
Harrison Ford.
I
Indiana
immediately
Jones.
said Indiana Jones.
I think he's Indiana Jones.
I think
I
was
think
going to
because
say it
he's the main
previously.
character, he steals the show.
Exactly. That's
Well-
my only point. Is he is the main character of Indiana Jones. He's a side character, or like he is a main character in Star
Han
Wars.
Solo. Now, I hate doing this, but like, you could remove Han Solo from the story, and it would mess with it, but it would still be enough of it there. If you take Indiana
Sure,
Jones
they
out
could
of the
find
story,
another.
now
ship.
that's like saying taking a side character versus a main character. I
Yeah.
get that, and it's hard to compete a main character versus a side character, right?
Yeah.
So, I think it is. I think Indiana Jones at least. Well, we'll give you cool. We'll give you cool.
Okay.
We'll say Han Solo might be cooler,
Mm.
but Indiana Jones wins in a fight and
Indiana Jones.
is
He's
played
just,
by Harrison Ford better.
I gotta say it.
Now
It looks like you're disappointed, Adrian.
I'm disappointed about me forgetting Christian Bale.
that
I
is
kind of
okay.
I got
No, that-
secondhand embarrassment.
no,
right
that's
now.
okay.
That's bad.
Secondhand, it was yourself.
Yeah, so you got firsthand. You just got firsthand embarrassed.
And that's even more embarrassing. Anyway, yeah, that was bad. But
So, have you seen the John Wick movies? Didn't you go see?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, that was Jacob.
Yeah.
That's who's seen them.
Wait, he saw John Wick?
Yeah, he was telling me
Really?
that. Now, do
surprises
you
me.
have any want to see The Little Mermaid?
No, but yesterday I was at the movies
Mm-hmm.
and I saw the poster and I was looking at it, and honestly, who knows? I might give it a chance. I might watch
You
it.
need to show him the funny video.
But then again,
You're also more
still watch
positive than we are.
it. That's true.
Your
That's true.
morale hasn't been. You haven't gone through. Would you say you've seen every Disney movie? I think I've seen every
I would
Disney
say
movie, but
every.
3 or 4.
Yeah, I would agree.
Really?
Yes.
Luke and I are Disney boys till the end.
That's why we get so
Best
sad.
Disney movie? Best Disney movie?
We ranked. We
Yeah.
said.
I know. I saw that.
We
the
said
tier
Lion
rank.
King.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Lion King is so good.
It's just the most. You get the most out of like classic score, animation.
I do have a big question.
Okay.
Yes.
Hit it.
And I came into this like with the thought in my mind: if there was one actor you wanted to be, who would it be?
Oh,
Oh, that's a
Like one actor.
like you
Just
wanted to
like
look
their
like them.
lifestyle, the way they portray themselves. Oh, person.
hard
Like,
I was thinking
Actor,
Robert
yeah.
Downey Jr., but I didn't want to do the drug thing.
Or the
so-
whole court case for 5 years.
Wait, Robert Downey Jr.'s
Oh.
court case?
Oh no, he hasn't been in one in a while.
Okay.
I thought you were saying Jack Sparrow.
Oh,
Johnny Depp.
Wow, thank
Johnny
you,
Depp.
Johnny
They
Depp.
both did drugs and both
Yeah.
had court case stuff. Robert, I think you're just saying that because he's so cool.
Yeah, that's the only reason. Yeah. No,
Yeah, because you're
seriously.
also. Are you saying you get the baggage with that?
Yeah. Well, okay. So, are you starting their life now, or are you living their life?
living their life.
Living their life completely.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay.
Do you have your answer?
I want to say, and I haven't seen John Wick, but I want to say Keanu Reeves.
Oh, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's so wholesome and humble.
Christian Bale is so
Christian
cool
Bale
and
is
has
pretty
so
sweet.
maybe Killian Murphy.
My mind.
Wow, wait, did I just say that right?
Killian
Killian
Murphy.
Murphy.
That is right.
Yeah.
There's also a basketball player called Keegan Murphy
Oh.
or Keegan.
Keegan Murray.
Keegan Murray.
Oh, I know why you know that. But anyway.
Yeah, because you destroy me. Have you guys seen Stranger Things? You
I've
haven't.
seen like 2
Now,
seasons.
I have no idea how because you're a Spielberg boy.
I
You're an
am.
80s boy.
I am.
And
Something
it's
lost me.
insanely good.
So, I don't know. Something lost me. It wasn't about the show.
But also, you are notorious for sometimes just like that happened with Breaking Bad and
True.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
But once you get that nudge back,
I think it's because it's when I quit Game of Thrones, and I think I started watching like Breaking Bad or like Sopranos or something. So like I'll stop like a great show
and just
to
go
watch a great show, and then stop. And there's like a constant cycle, which isn't a great one, but
If you had now, movie news this week is kind of a little dim, where there's not a ton of stuff coming out. So we're getting into little silly questions here. Now, if you had one, how do I want to word this?
be able to like.
Would you rather only have TV shows or only have movies?
I think I would
Movies.
immediately go movies.
I don't know. Think
Really?
about that. What are you doing every day? That's no anime. That's no TV shows.
I don't watch anime. Just kidding.
One Punch!
One Piece
I mean,
all the
One
way.
Piece.
Okay.
900 episodes in 2 months.
2 years.
That's
Took me
4.5
forever.
episodes a day, ladies and gentlemen.
Took me 2 years. That has been a project.
But remember when we did it?
Oh, yeah.
That was Noah that
Yeah,
did it.
Noah did that. No, I couldn't do that.
Sam's brother watched 4.5 episodes for 2 months.
That's insane.
That's-
That means some days
No,
if he's not
you're
watching,
saying
that's like
900
10.
episodes. It's 100 or 1,100.
Jeez.
Can we talk about when I thought there was only 300 episodes?
So on, real quick, Netflix has 300 episodes of One Piece, and Adrian goes, everyone says One Piece is that like huge, and it's not really. I'm halfway through it, I think, and I'm like, where are you at? And he's like, I'm at episode like 60, and I go, that's like a 20th of the, or like 30th of the way
and I stopped
through.
after that. I'm still on episode like 60 something.
I think you guys need to give it some more thought.
Now that you say,
What
Seinfeld,
movies?
Seinfeld.
That would be sitcoms. That would be sitting at home,
It's true.
relaxing, watching a
Whenever-
show. I truly don't know. I think I want to say movies because I'm a
Yeah.
filmmaker.
well, I just think like of Star Wars, of like all like the classic
There's
things
still
that I would
Clone
never be
Wars.
able to watch. True.
Now, and I'm not saying Clone Wars is better, but
Yeah, no. I think there's more rewatchability to a show as well.
There's definitely way more.
Yeah. If you can only rewatch a movie so many times. It takes a lot longer to rewatch a TV show. That's Adrian, how are you feeling right now?
Well, here's the thing with shows. I have a thing with shows where like sometimes for a lot of them I finish them, but like there's a lot as well that I just don't end up finishing. Like maybe just stopping for a couple years and then really never going back.
No,
like
well,
Breaking Bad.
Would it mean? Do you think the question would mean like it goes out of your head forever, like it disappears? Because if one disappears, having movies would create more of a spectacle.
Let's not rephrase the question, but let's add to the question. You forget all movies and all TV shows. You only get one. Which way do you think you're going?
If you forget all of them, I think movies have more substance to them, and I would be a better person if there was movies. I think they would
I'm just
help
saying,
me
like
more
the
than
story. I guess that is
wait.
true.
Yeah, wait. That's kind of.
Yeah. I think I would go.
I think it's not an easy pick, but I think it is movies.
For that one, I think you're right.
I think for both, it's movies. You can't give up Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Harry Potter.
There's so many
Dark
series.
Knight.
The Shining.
Sure, whatever.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I know you guys don't like.
I've watched that and I'm not scared of it actually.
But like seriously, I think it is.
Yeah,
Back
I think
to
you're
the Future.
right. There's so many
Just
series.
throwing out like we rank movies, we don't rank shows.
True. Yeah,
There's a
very
reason
true.
we do that.
Yeah.
All
the
Disney movies.
Wow.
Well, that's beautiful.
It happens a lot.
Now we're taking a little sidetrack back to some more news.
Okay.
Will Ferrell is set to play the new coach in the Madden movie, showing the origin of Madden. Do you think he can be a serious role?
I think he's done a couple serious roles not that I can remember, but I think he has done some serious roles in the past.
Now, I can't do anything with that information because you don't remember what they're from. I don't think he can be serious.
Really?
Okay, Adam Sandler. He always did super comical and like.
I don't think he does that
big
good
movies.
in his new.
Did
Did you watch his latest basketball movie?
I haven't seen that, but he did a movie with like where his like son is like addicted to drugs, and he did a good job in that role. It was with Timothy.
I just think it's hard
Chalamet.
to see them.
Yeah, true. Because that is true. I did keep
that
thinking
was
of that.
that was you're thinking of you said the wrong guy. That's Steve Carell,
Oh, you're right. Yep. Yeah. So.
who's also hard seeing.
Yeah.
Is that the guy from The Office?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler's.
Yeah.
I don't know. Will Ferrell. I mean,
Will
it's
Ferrell's-
Step Brothers.
I see him more as a comedy type.
I mean, obviously he's a comedy. That's his
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
I think
but-
it's if you start in comedy, you're stuck.
It's like a Disney actor. Like when you see a kid Disney actor.
Yeah, doing something else.
It's like I just see you as that Disney kid. Like it's hard to see them as anything else. I think you are right.
yeah, like the Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh yeah.
I can't even remember. And
I
really,
can't remember his name.
like Tommy Boy
Yeah.
having Will. What's his name? I can't think of his name. Will
Tommy
Farley?
Boy. Yeah. Or I think you're right.
No, that's gotta be
Will
wrong.
Farley or not Will Farley. Chris
Farley.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to see. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he can. Now the Madden story. That'll be cool. I mean, there's the Tetris movie.
They're doing that a lot, I feel like. Like
What
with,
was
like,
the other
Air.
one? Air
That
with the
was great.
Jordan story.
Yeah, they're doing it with Air.
Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
That's on
Yeah.
Amazon. That would be. I've seen it. Now I think the ending was garbage.
Mhm.
The last 10 minutes could have been a Jordan montage
Yeah.
combined with the shoe sales, but instead they just said the Jordan brand sold a lot of shoes.
Oh, really?
And I was like, it had so much. If they would have done that, I'd have been like, ooh,
Yeah.
I want to be like Mike.
Oh, put that in
Hyped
there.
it up a
Sometimes
little
I
Like Mike?
dream. Poof, poof. I was like this. Here I come. Here I come. The credits. Matt Damon. What are we doing? Matt Damon and Ben Affleck have been friends for their whole life. Did you know this?
No.
They wrote Good Will Hunting, which won an Oscar, and so Matt Damon went to Harvard,
Mhm.
which is kind of
That's
crazy to
insane,
think about.
yeah.
That's like, wow. You just check every box, don't you?
That is crazy.
Which is cool to see them. Now, my first introduction to Ben Affleck was through the new Batman, which he was
Yeah.
Fat Bat.
Yeah, that's
where he was the chubby Batman.
that's
with
all
the
I
gun.
can picture him as. Really, when I think of Ben Affleck, I just think of thick Batman.
And it helped to see him in Good Will Hunting because that kind of took me out of the Batman, and then seeing him in Air because they do a good job. And that also had Jason Bateman.
How did he do? I love
Jason
Jason
Bateman.
Bateman.
He's good, but he's also kind of he's kind of himself in every role, it feels
Yeah.
like. Like, he really has a distinct manner. Like, he has distinct mannerisms. He
Yeah.
did good, obviously.
Yeah.
And it's not like, no, he did bad. You can't do that. You can only do that. You can do this. But he has, I mean, I saw him in Arrested Development, and I've seen that show like 4 times over. Have you
So
seen Arrested
funny.
I
Development?
have Ozark as well.
Yeah, I've seen
Ozark's
Ozark as
really
well. And he did really good in Ozark. He actually wrote
Yeah,
Ozark.
he directed a couple
Ozark
episodes.
is like-
He
did
has
directing
some.
on
Most
episodes.
TV shows are like 5 or 6 directors because it's like scheduling out like stuff. So that's cool to see. Like, they had a pretty fun team around that. Now, do you think that actors are going? Do you think there's a market for short films like there's TV shows and there's movies for actors? There's not many big time actors that do short films.
Oh yeah.
I
know
wonder
what
if
you
the
mean.
short film is dying. I wonder
Yeah,
if it
true.
either has to be TV or has to be what do you think, Adrian?
I do think short films are dying. I mean, you really just don't hear about them as much anymore.
Or even
I mean,
did we ever hear
the
about
only
it?
That's what I
short
was gonna say.
films I would hear about is like the Disney shorts, really.
Yeah, and that's
And-
more like that
its
kind of
own-
feels like its own category.
It's
'cause
yeah,
it's like so
Disney
short.
Shorts its own, and that's like a short, not a short film.
Yeah,
So I wonder if the short film's dead.
yeah, because like besides like Bottle Rocket, there's not many short.
And that
films.
wasn't even that. Like, do you know what Bottle Rocket is? Like, no one does.
Yeah.
Really. Even people in the film world barely.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, I feel like there's not a lot. Maybe it could come in because of like things are starting to become shorter, and I wonder instead of like episodes, because really, if you look at it, you could maybe consider like an episode of something that's like 45 minutes long. Like if they did it right, it could be like short film episodes almost.
Well, that's how Stranger Things is.
okay.
Is the writers wrote it to be an 8-hour movie, each season to be an 8-hour movie, which is cool to think about and something we're going to try and we can show you for our adventure movie coming out. We're going to try to release it as a 3-part TV show
Yeah.
with the finale being the full feature, like around an hour with, there has to be a reason to watch it. So it'd be like, you'd get maybe an extra 3 or 4 minutes of like some cool shots or whatever would be like integrated in, like, hey, this is the extended edition almost. So like for people to watch. So I do think right now it's the era of TV shows.
Yeah.
This is the best era for TV, which is like people forget like, oh, the film industry's feels like it's dying. Films are going down. Like not as many people care about movies. It's like, well, TV shows are
And they're
coming
saying
back
this
up.
while they're watching a TV show. Because
Yeah.
like, there's so many TV shows to consume.
And we talked about this with Race in our last episode. I have this idea to show. So you have like, let's say Stranger Things was 8, or like the finale, season 4, I think was 8 or 9 episodes.
Yeah.
You show that first, everything up until that last episode on wherever streaming platform, and then you release for a couple weeks that final episode on the big
Yeah.
screen. What do you think of that?
I mean, that's a good marketing.
But would
Boy,
you
I mean-
want to go watch?
So
Did you
how-
watch all of Stranger Things?
I did watch
How
it.
involved were you in that last season?
The recent one.
Like when it was
Like,
coming out?
Did you watch it week to week?
For Stranger Things,
Mhm.
I did watch it week to week.
Now, would
So-
you have gone to the theater to watch the finale?
I would have.
If it was only released.
If it was only in the theater.
If it didn't get released on streaming platforms until a month after it's been out.
Oh. Yeah.
What do you, yes?
You don't sound too excited about it.
I mean,
Let's do a different show for you, Sam. Breaking Bad. The
Now that-
final episode.
Oh, yeah. Easily I would have gone.
And have you seen Breaking Bad?
not all of it.
So, huge final episode.
It's such a
You
good-
have like, let's say we watched it when it already came out. Let's say you're watching it week to week. That final episode comes out, and I already know your answer, but like, it's only out, hey, we're releasing this in theaters for 3 weeks.
Now,
It's not going to be on streaming for 3 weeks.
here's another idea. So El Camino.
Would you watch that, though?
Yeah, 100% I would
Yeah.
watch that. El Camino is like after Breaking Bad. Kind of shows Aaron Paul, or what's his name? Jesse.
Mr.
Shows-
White.
It shows his like perspective after the final episode. I wonder if they had like final episode airs and like a month later they release like that and like kind of market it as like the final piece of Breaking Bad. I wonder how that would work if like there's like a final movie to like the show.
Oh, you're saying like, so like it could either be 8 episodes or 6 episodes in one movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
That's kind of around that. Yeah, that's like the extended version of releasing an episode because it's hard to maybe go sell a 40-minute. I mean, you could sell a lot of like show at 1, show at 2, show at 3, show at 4. Yeah. Like that's huge.
Yeah.
Like Spiderverse only had 3 time frames you could go.
It is a long
3
movie.
hours of like start to finish of doing it.
I like to go back on the you said the show, the last episode. I was totally blanking. I didn't realize, I totally forgot the last episode of Stranger Things was like an hour and something.
Yeah.
I don't know, for some reason I was thinking like of an episode like 40, 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. So that's why I was kind of like, 30, 40 minutes just to go watch a film.
That's kind of like,
it's an hour long. Yeah. You know what? I definitely would go see it.
So are you kind of saying if it was...
It needs
like
to be long enough. It needs to be longer. To be considered a movie.
So if it was just an episode, you don't think you would?
I wouldn't go. No.
Okay.
And it couldn't be like episode 1.
Yeah,
no.
It would have to be
invested.
Unless it's like 3 seasons in. This show's like Game of Thrones at the height.
Oh.
If you would have released some of like when it was really going before they butchered it, like it would have been crazy to see that.
Have you?
I have seen it. Yeah.
You've seen it all the way through?
I've seen all of it.
We can talk about it. Do you like the ending?
No,
okay,
they
good.
ruined it.
I don't know.
It was really hard to watch that last season.
So dumb.
They ruined something special.
Brand the broken. Shut up, Brand.
Out of the entire show, the entire time that just comes in.
Like I remember my uncle telling me, he's like, "It's bad. It's fine. Yeah, just don't watch the ending." And I was like, "I'm gonna do it."
It's so funny to like watch like the things that are like, look at everything they messed up.
Oh,
and like when they're like, "Hey, Starbucks cup," just because it was so quick.
When you brought up your adventure film, how you're doing like 3 parts, I like how you're doing that because for like A Vendetta Dead, and people at school are like, "Oh, when's part 2 coming out?" Or like, "When's part 3 coming out?"
Did they really?
Yeah, they're like, "Or is there a spin-off show for Marcellus?" I'm like, it's over. It's over.
So a promo of Marcellus. We could definitely do that.
That would be funny.
But I was like, "Oh no, it's done. It's in the past. Something else is coming out soon, later." And I just like how you're expanding it like 3 parts.
Yeah, I think
making it longer.
That gets me thinking. Imagine a Marcellus.
That would be funny.
And make it like super
Marcellus
funny.
at the market.
Enjoying yourself, like enjoying like a big Marcellus. We could call it
Marcellus's day off. He's just following Marcellus's day.
With you in the car, driving.
Oh, Marcellus's theme just plays through the entire thing.
Oh my gosh! And you're just digging a hole, and you throw a body in there. It starts in there. And then you're just driving away, and then you're cutting like eating steak, and that could be so fun. Like a funny short film to give people like some extra.
That'd be cool.
Closure.
Yeah,
that would kind of be awesome.
You had
I'd be open.
So Adrian wore the Vendetta's Debt T-shirt, and did you feel like you had some added swagger that day?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I guess.
Wait, hold on. I didn't know what we were talking about. On the last day of school, I decided to wear my Vendetta's Debt shirt and, promo it all throughout the hallways. And I'd say I got some good promo.
Yes.
I'd say
Adrian, and you know why?
Why?
Because you were in it.
Because you're in it. It's not about who wears the shirt.
It's not about who.
I really want to do this Marcellus.
I think that would be so good. Now, Adrian, you said you don't want to act, really.
Well...
Yeah, we don't care what you said.
Yeah. I changed my mind. I changed my mind.
You did?
Yeah.
What made you change your mind?
You guys.
Months of complaining.
Wait, this is like a weekly, because like I feel like last week you're like, I don't want to.
I know, I change my mind every week.
Walk me through your thoughts of what the process of not wanting to act, and then dive into why you've suddenly felt like you want to.
I'd say like just nerves, forgetting lines. That was my big thing when we filmed.
A good job.
I was that's what I was like more nervous on. I know that was like, and then meeting all those new people. I don't know who's going to be in this new, or just in new films and.
So you're feeling a little shy.
I think you would.
I am a little shy. I'm a shy
that's
boy.
okay.
It's okay.
But you guys opened me up, so
you
can take that as you want.
Adrian's this shy little tight boy. Then we opened him up.
He was tight before. Now he's loose into the film
now
world.
He's loose.
I don't know how to feel about that. Anyway.
That'll probably be in because we're so late in this, and
yeah, right.
I think we want to have I want to show you the behind the scenes process though. Like have you? I think you should for the adventure movie be a part of the crew.
You could even be an
out.
investor. Give us money.
Give us money.
So, do you want to give us money on this new movie?
Isn't this
Right.
Suka merch money?
It is,
Okay, cool.
He's not this.
I'm kidding.
We'll go right to the greedy old people and we'll try to smooth them. But I think you really did, obviously, like, you could just say, like, anyone could have held an umbrella, but, like, you need to be my umbrella boy again. I need that umbrella.
That umbrella holder?
I think you could do, I really want you to be working with us on all of our sets. Like, if you want, I would love to always have
Adrian, I'll make you a custom umbrella.
Number one.
Custom?
Oh my gosh, a Suka umbrella.
Oh.
Suka umbrella.
We can make
Damn,
that.
oh.
We can.
We
Suka
should
umbrella.
make a Suka umbrella.
Ooh.
Also, okay, not just like, oh, you held the umbrella. Everyone else we gave the umbrella to,
Messed it up.
they messed it up and they did a subpar job. Not who? This guy.
But another thing Adrian did is like, and just having your energy is having a helpful, awesome, kind, beautiful man on set is just something I need.
Super creative, super
So-
juicy,
Wow,
super.
you guys are really...
I really
yeah.
want you
Yeah.
to be a part of Suka and help out. And I just want you there, whether you take photos, hang out, giving us ideas, because I do think you have some amazing ideas. So even asking Adrian, what do you think of this shot? Help me set it up. You're gonna be
Adrian
there.
is doing everything not to smile right now. He's like this.
I'm
Let it
really
out,
trying.
Adrian.
It's bad.
Just let it
I'm
out.
full of smiles today.
You
Hey,
are
that's
full.
okay. We love smiling here.
I think you should just come hang out and do it, because I think it's truly one of the most fun things in the world to make a movie.
Adrian, you were the only one. You weren't there. I think you.
I
wait,
missed
were you
one
there
day.
every day?
I missed the bottle scene.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
but
which
but
that
no
was
one
a
else.
fun
We did that last minute basically.
But it's a lot better when there's no pressure to act. So, come on.
And I think the more we got into the movie, it got easier. It got
And also, you know us a lot more now,
Yeah.
too. Like, I feel like that made us closer, too, obviously, working like...
And that was your first time doing anything like that, so obviously there's way more nerves. And you
Yeah.
are one of the main people, so it's like,
Exactly.
oh gosh, I don't know any of these people. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just
Yeah.
now. This next
You
time,
slayed it, Adrian.
Wow.
You slayed
let's
the
just say
dragon.
you're queen, and you're
I'm
slay.
queen?
Slay queen.
Dang.
Hey,
Wow.
you don't have to respond. It's almost impossible to respond
that's-
the right way to compliments.
So respond and say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tony, thank you.
Now give us compliments.
Give us-
I'm just
no,
kidding.
no.
I'm just
Suka
kidding.
Adrian.
Hey,
I'm saying.
Suka Adrian.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Be careful what you wish
okay.
for, and you will get it even if you don't want it.
Yeah, we're gonna basically force you.
Let's just remember
in.
what you said
Hey,
about the
hand us
first shoot.
Good.
Good. I'll take
Good.
it. Give it to me.
All right, we covered a lot of stuff in this episode.
Before we shut it down, there's one more thing, Adrian.
Yeah.
Are you are a big Star Wars guy, right?
As of now, like recently, yeah.
Okay. So have you heard about the show that's going to take place? What is it, like 2000 or like 250
100 years before.
Yeah, where they're going. Adrian's face got me so off guard. He was
Tell
so
me now. Go, go,
shocked.
go, go,
Before we even said any actual shocking information. What?
It's so it's going to follow like the Jedi Temple 100 years before the first, or wait, it's the first.
It's not the Jedi. It's just following the 100 years before.
Yeah.
Trying to show what Star Wars was like, following some director that is garbage.
Now, are you excited? Does that your first initial reaction was shock, but was that out of fear or out of?
And this might get canceled. This show's probably going to get canceled. I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Put it into the premonition.
There's supposed to be a spin-off Disney. You know, Ryan Johnson was supposed to make 3 new movies.
Mm-hmm.
That got canceled.
Thank goodness.
I feel like the more they do this, the more it like deteriorates. Like the
Stabs the
yeah,
dagger
it just
deeper.
pushes the
So was that initial reaction?
that initial
looked like
reaction. It kind of got me hyped for a second.
Okay.
Just because.
But then once you thought about it,
Yeah.
your soul kind of just.
Yeah,
it was
it's
so
like
shocked.
with Luke and Indiana Jones, the new one. It's a little scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
And with that sad, depressing note, I think that's it.
It's the end of the Suka Podcast. Check out Adrian's channel. Subscribe.
Check out Luke's
like all
channel.
these videos. We'll do that another time. Hey guys, I'm already famous. Guy. I got 150 views on my basketball video. I don't need y'all's help. All right, bye.